Hey, what's up everyone? I wanted to hop on here and do a quick review of my Comica BoomX-D wireless lav mic system here that I picked up. I am a YouTuber, but this will work for anyone who's kind of, if you want to do home videos, if you want to do the kind of street style interviews, if you're maybe a professional videographer, this is a really good budget piece of kit. This piece does not come with the rest of it. This was an extra add-on that I got for so it attaches to my smartphone, but it does actually fit in the nice little carrying case that they give you for everything. So basically, the biggest parts of the system are your receiver. This actually goes on your camera, and this little clip is actually the exact width of a hot shoe or a cold shoe on a camera, so that will actually slide right on the top of your camera. This is your receiver. You actually have, this is out to the camera, but it also includes a monitor slot where you can basically plug in headphones and figure out and make sure that you sound okay before you actually hit record. Part of the reason I picked this up is because I like to do things with my wife on the same video. We do like interviews and stuff like that. So you can actually do, there's actually two transmitters. You can put one on each person rather than have a big mic sitting in the middle on a table. You can have two individual transmitters, and the receiver does do actually two individual tracks, which I think is really, really cool. Now these, again, you can see these are actually pretty small receivers. They're maybe the size, tell people it's like the size of a Tic Tac box. But what you can also do is they actually throw in the box these little wired lav mics, which clip onto the shirt, and then they have a plug that goes into here. So if you want to actually put this back on your waistband or in the back behind your shirt, you don't want to have the actual receiver visible, you can do it with a a wired lav mic. They do include dead cat covers. These are really, really good for wind covers, but they include one for each of those. And then they also include in the box here various adapters based on either your brand of camera or if you're using a phone that still has a headphone jack. For instance, I got Canon, Nikon. I actually have a Canon EOS, so this is actually the one that I use. But there is a in here you've got the smartphone one, and then this one over here I think is Sony, Panasonic, and Fujifilm. Yep, Sony, Panasonic, and Fujifilm. So if you have all of those brands of camera, you basically use the cord with your brand. I'm not a technical person, but I do know that one of these provides more resistance because I guess the receiver on the camera is a little bit more sensitive than the other. Again, I just find my brand, I plug it in, and it works fine. I don't have to do that. But again, what's nice here is that this is the smartphone receiver. So the receiver here, again, it gives you a monitor spot still, it gives you the two tracks, but rather than this, it actually plugs on the back of your phone. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug it in. I'll plug it in and I'll let you know how it sounds. But before I do that, I want to go over the charger. So these are all USB-C chargers, and they give you this little like 1-into-3 cord, which is really, really cool because you can charge everything at the same time. But basically it all fits in there, and then there's a USB-A connection where you can plug into your computer, or you can just plug into a wall block, a charger, whatever it is. And this whole kit is awesome because all this fits inside this nice little carrying case, which would easily go inside of a backpack. But let me plug this in using the smartphone, and I'll let you know how it sounds. All right, so now we're plugged in, and yes, you can see the levels. This is actually picking me up. We're actually recording on the Comica BoomX-D receiver itself. And on the side, you can, oh, I'm sorry, not on the side, but on the transmitter, I'm going to try to do this with my phone in my hand. But what you can also do is you can change the gain levels through there. Not on the smartphone one, but on the actual receiver, you can actually change the gain level over here. I don't use the smartphone one too often. I picked it up for the couple cases that I have. But again, hopefully you'll see how I sound. Let me plug in the wired lav mic. I'll let you know how this sounds. And now with the levels, you can actually see that I'm actually on the wired lav mic right now. I'm not projecting my voice as much right now because the microphone's a lot closer. So you might, but that, again, this is to give you an idea of what this sounds like. So I enjoy it. It sounds great in my opinion, and I'd rather spend the money and save a little bit of money and get good sound like this than to send one of the higher end brands. But I'm very, very happy with this, and I hope you will be too. Hey, real quick, if you like what you see in this video and you want to purchase one for yourself, I've left links to everything here in the description. And if you want more no-nonsense, no BS product reviews, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss one.